Good morning, this is Miss Andrea. Yes, I am vlogging from my car. I am not looking at the camera, I am watching the road, and honestly, I drive better when I'm talking. I usually talk to friends during my commute. I do have to apologize for shadows though, because when you are driving, the shadows end up across your face, right? So I've been mentioning that my homeschool program is getting a reset. We had a very difficult fall semester, and so I've been talking about healing and returning to theater to help me de-stress and feed my soul, right? And because I love theater so much, of course I have a theater program within my homeschool program. I don't know why it didn't occur to me. They've said the words to me, but I'm just so stuck in my own head lately that it didn't fully occur to me that their ideas for reinvigorating my school was through theater. And I'm so stinking excited. I'm so stinking excited right now. So it's 8 a.m. on a Monday morning, and I don't usually go into work at 8 a.m. on a Monday morning because I don't have classes on Mondays. But I do my admin work, and I do have to walk through with a prospective family. Also excited about that. But I just think it's so cool that somebody looked at me and looked at their experiences and said, I know how to fix this. And so I'm pleased. I'm pleased that the 10 years experience I have in running and helping to run, I wasn't the director, I was the board. I was head of the board by the time I was done volunteering with them. But those 10 years of experience with that organization and my background in homeschooling for 20 something years has led me to a point where those things are going to converge, and I get to teach through theater and truly enrich homeschoolers' lives. I just don't believe in reinventing the wheel, and I know that there are people who come to me for the full experience: math, science, history, social studies. But my strength is in the electives, because there are so many opportunities for those other subjects. Half of my students take their language arts online or their history online and things of that nature. Will I stop offering those things? No. I have students whose parents work and they are single parents and they need that help. So my academic classes will always be there, and they'll probably always be available one day a week. But to grow into a fine arts program is truly the best of all worlds for me, for my soul, and I'm super excited about that. I'm just super excited about that, and I'm stepping lighter this morning. There's a little air, a little wind beneath my wings, because it's just so funny how life works, and when you've lived as long as I have, because I've been here a minute, right? There are those moments when something happens or you find yourself in a position or someone says something to you and you get this little flashback, or at least I get this little flashback here that reminds me of a prior experience or a frustration or a teaching moment that I can now build on in this moment. And so while towards the end of my time in community theater, I did get frustrated. When you're deep in an organization, things happen and you see everything and you get frustrated. And so while toward the end of that experience, I got frustrated and decided I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to start a homeschool program. I think it's really cool how everything's come full circle, and I can use all those experiences. And my community theater friends are always happy to help me with that anyway. But I can use all of those experiences to build something new and more exciting than what I had before.
Hey y'all, this is Miss Mare.
And this is Miss Andrea.
And we're with Hazelwood Prep.
We want to remind you that Georgia gives on Giving Tuesday.
The mission of Hazelwood Prep is to foster an inclusive educational community that inspires excellence. We blend language arts and history, and we track math with science in a hybrid learning environment.
We teach through the arts and house a fantastic theater program.
Find us and other Georgia nonprofits at gagives.org and consider giving.